Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Tonight we're going to talk about, it's actually just ProtonVPN and ProtonMail we're going to talk about, and mostly the VPN. I tried the ProtonVPN. I'm not paid to say any of this, so this is my own experience and it's my own review of the product. And the reason why we're actually talking about this at all is because I got a mail, and I'm really whenever I get a mail with something I don't know about, where I don't know where I haven't tried it, then usually I try it. So I'm very easy for the marketing bots to target, and this was also the case in this situation right here. I already had the ProtonMail, which encrypts all the mails between ProtonMail users at least, and they're a bit more they're a bit nicer regarding privacy. They do not read the content to serve ad specific stuff. But let us focus on the VPN. What happened? I got a mail, and then I got a link, and you can download you can get one free VPN connection right here. This set because you are already using our mail product, and you can use our VPN product for free. And I was very happy as I just logged in, and then I downloaded the client for my Windows desktop. And you can see it's also here for Linux, and of course it's also for macOS and Chromebook, and it's also for iOS and Android. I was very happy. I opened up the VPN program, which is right here, and then when it's the free version, then I could only choose the Netherlands, and that was also pretty good. It worked fine. And then I tested the speed, and this is a speed without any VPN. And you can see it's quite fast. It's like, this is actually a bit faster than usual. I have a 1 gigabit connection, but I'm using Google Wi-Fi, so Wi-Fi always takes a bit of the speed. Of course, if I use a wire, then I would be very close to 1 gigabit, and now the connection will actually jump between 3 and 400 megabit per second. So this is without VPN. So usually a normal situation is actually 330, a bit slower than what we see here. So this is quite good. But then as soon as I started the free VPN connection to the Netherlands, then it fell to around 50 megabit per second instead. And then I started reading what on the support center right here on ProtonVPN, etc. Right here, there's a lot of things that can actually happen. There's some ISP throttling and all that, but that was not the case. Then the internet infrastructure, that could also be the situation. Then could it be a speed of the connection from your internet service provider? It could also be because of when I connect to the Netherlands, and then I make a test. Then I create a test or a test download and test upload to a test server in Denmark, because the fast speed test server is in Denmark. Then of course I would lose some speed, so that could also be it. But actually the biggest reason was actually down here, that it said that it was because it was a free product. Somewhere it actually said it's because of the free product. It could be because of the free product, because all of the servers with low latency are used for plus users. Which we can actually see right here. So actually what I did was I actually purchased the VPN from ProtonVPN, so they got a new customer. I got 5 new connections, and how much did that cost? Let me just show you that. I used the subscription right here. Got a lot of discount because I pay for a whole year at a time, and I'm also using the mail, so I got 20% off right here. Paid that, and then I tried again. And now I got some speed, because what I did, first of all, I could choose whatever country I want to. Before I could only choose the Netherlands, and it looks a bit like a hacker movie or something like that when you open up the console. I don't know if that's on purpose, but it looks nice. I feel very, I feel like I'm in a hacker movie or something when I sit in this and open this console right here, this UI. So I can choose a country. That's one of the benefits, and I can also choose something is called Secure Core. That means then it actually goes through multiple VPNs through multiple countries. So then it makes something like this, and now it looks even more like a hacker movie, right? So it looks pretty cool, but of course it gets slower. The more VPN service you need to go through, the slower it actually gets, because all the traffic needs to be routed like that, as you can see right there. So if I enable that, then the connection is very slow. They already have something called connection profiles, And of course I can choose a country. Let me just show how to choose a country. I can choose Poland and then connect. So now I'm going to Poland and connecting to Poland, and then we will try the connection. We will try the fast speed connection again. Again, it would be more fair to use a speed connection located in Poland, of course, but now just for comparison, let us just use the one in Denmark right here. Now let us see the connection. Yes, it's just like half at least less than half, right? And I don't need to wait for it to be to be completed. But then if I choose another connection instead, let's say that I choose the faster profile, that means that then I'm connecting to a Danish server instead, to a Danish VPN. Then of course, then it's much faster. It's like around 200 megabits. That's what I measured, but let us measure together 220 or 30 megabit per second. And again, of course, it varies a bit because my connection, of course, varies a little bit. But now we're in Denmark, so let us just see what it says now. Start the test. Yes. Go. Okay, it's actually pretty slow. I got some better. I got some better speeds. I got some better numbers just before. Yeah, so that's actually not that good. So let us disconnect. We can also choose a random. Let me choose a random. Okay, now it's actually connected to the United States. That, of course, is not good for the speed, I guess. I also tried the German servers were actually pretty fast. So, and of course, the good thing about VPN is, of course, that you are why use of a VPN at all? It's because you're masking your own IP address, so hackers they will not try to go for you. Maybe you have opened up a port or something that you're not supposed to. So one idea is that then the hackers don't know which IP you're from, and then they cannot try to port scan you, for instance. Another situation is also that you don't want anyone to know what you did. Maybe you have maybe you're downloading something from a torrent site. You're downloading, that could be movies or games or software or something like that. Then then it can be used to mask who you actually are, which IP address you come from. So let us just see right here what happens now. Now I'm through the US. It's quite slow. It's quite slow. I'm just going to start it again. Stop. So, so that is actually the idea. If you want some privacy, then you can mask your own IP. And we can also see that it actually swaps. If you want to go to see the IP location right here, there's a lot of places where you can actually see the IP location. Now I can see now it will look like that I'm from New York City. In the US. Another good idea and another reason for using a VPN is actually because many of the streaming services like Netflix, etc., they look at where you come from, and then they will actually give you, then you will only show you the movies for US, for instance, or for your region. And then you can use a VPN. That is it is possible to use a VPN and then in that way actually trick the streaming services. But if they figure out that you're jumping if you're jumping from Denmark to US all the time, maybe then they will know that you are using a VPN and you actually are going for all the stuff that you should not be watching. Then I think they can ban you. I'm not sure about this, but I would guess that then they can actually figure out that you're using VPN, and then they might ban you. At least that's what I've heard. If I'm wrong, just tell me in the comments as usual. Yeah, and on this site right here, iplocation.net, you can also see there's commercials for other VPN services. Hide my ass, and I've not tried any of these ExpressVPN. I just saw that there was ads for those VPNs also. Another thing, it's possible to go through the Tor network. The Tor network is a network where it actually encrypts all your packages 3 times. So it will be encrypted through servers that is being made available for free by the Tor network, by people that actually believe in it. And they also make it, if you're using the Tor browser, then they will mask the browser ID and also the device IDs, the IDs of all the devices you're using. So so the Tor network, the Tor project, is the purpose of that is actually to be able to browse privately and explore freely, as they say right here. And they also want, in some countries, they actually they are blocking some, for instance, they're blocking some results. You cannot go on some servers because maybe the government don't want you to go there. So it's also they're also thinking a lot about human rights. They want everybody to have all information made available. And of course, when you go on the Tor network, then all of it is encrypted 3 times, and then you can actually see right here multi-layered encryption. The network is blah blah. Thousands of volunteer-run servers known as Tor relays. That means that it's going to be encrypted, but it's also going to be slower because, of course, it takes time to encrypt and decrypt the information. And if you're using the Tor browser, then they say that then you don't put a fingerprint on whatever, wherever you're going. So that is the reason for using Tor network. Why are we talking about that? That is because that was a part of the package and the product that I actually bought. You can see here Tor or VPN, and it actually says it here right here. That's one thing I got in my package. And I made a profile. You can actually create new profiles on our profiles, and you can choose Tor like this. And yeah, server fastest, and then you can just say my Tor 2. Now I already made one, so I'm naming this 2, and then I can make a little yellow dot like this, and then you can try to connect. It will not be fast. I can, at least I got some very slow, like 10 megabit per second when I used that. But on the other hand, then you know that you are safe. Instead, let me just start my test. And right now I'm going through a German VPN and the Tor network. And let's just see what happens now. Okay, 13, 14, 12, 11, 10. So it's very slow. That's a huge difference right there. Then there's something called the My Secure Core. You already saw that, where it goes to multiple countries. If we try one of those, okay, let me just create a new profile so you can see how the profile actually looks like. Secure Core like this, and let me just say Core 2, because I already made one that's named Core, and then we can give it an orange button right there. Then I can choose which country we should exit from. That means it will go through some countries, and then or at least one other country, and then it will end in this country that I choose right here. So now I will end up in Belgium, and Core 2. Then I just press connect right here. It's a lot of fun to sit and play with. That is also why I made this video. So, and maybe you like I don't have that much experience with VPNs, because it's not something you would really dig into, right? It's something that should just work. It's your internet connection, right? No, people don't really think about that. I just saw also the other streamers, they have a lot of ads, and there's a lot of advertisement about VPN servers. So it's apparently it's a huge market. So. But as I said, this video here is not sponsored or anything, so just so you know. Okay, so this is secure. Then now we're down to 100, so that is actually okay. That's actually okay. I actually don't know how easy it is to actually. I don't know how difficult it actually is to track, since they have this core where it goes through multiple VPNs. I actually don't know the purpose of this, because shouldn't one step be enough? That's my question, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I'll dig into that actually. I've not read up on that. Why it's a good idea to go through multiple VPNs? Because one shouldn't that be enough? That's my question. So, and then just let me know if you're smarter than me. Just let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. This was about VPNs. Was there anything I forgot to show you? ProtonVPN right there. The price. Yeah, the ProtonMail. If you don't know what the ProtonMail is, then it's I really like them because they are actually per default they're encrypting. They're actually encrypting mails from between Proton users automatically without you need to do anything. And of course, just like the Gmail, then they use TLS. I must say I'm using multiple email providers. I have multiple email accounts, but I actually like the idea with the ProtonMail. I like that project. I hope they will grow. No tracking, no logging. The right here, Google records, literally every action done by its user includes IP address, every search you make, blah blah, its email, blah blah. ProtonMail takes the opposite approach by default, which does not monitor anything. Okay, so it's a privacy thing. They're trying to, they are valuing our privacy. For messages they're encrypting it. TLS, both Gmail and ProtonMail is doing that. Smaller attack surface, blah blah, is only provides email and blah blah. So your Proton account, compared to Google, Google have a lot of products. So, so the argument here is that there's a less contact surface because it's only email and VPN services that they are providing. Strong authentication, protected by Swiss and European privacy law. No conflict of interests. It's different business plans here, but the ProtonMail actually cost a bit to have the account. With Gmail, you pay with your private information, so they can sell ads instead. So there's two different business plans whether you want to use ProtonMail or Gmail. So that's just it. Let me just show, okay, the Tor. We got through the Tor project right there. This was their nice webpage where you can download and sign up. That is actually it. Let me just press this button once again. And let us finish with the beautiful waterfall again. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.